Listen. Nah, I had to bring back my guy from a couple videos ago. I'm talking about my guy with his brain spilling out. Because we're going to have to use him for this challenge. Now, basically, this drawing right here, I'm going to make 2 copies of it. One of them I'm going to color using basically like probably every single marker that I have. And the other one is basically going to be in black and white. So we got 2 of the same drawings, but they're going to turn out real different at the end. Now for this piece, like I said, I was using the zombie dude I drew a couple videos ago. But this time I put more of his body in it. I also put him in a little bit of an action stance. You know, he looked like he's ready to fight somebody. So I had to give him a little weapon. I gave him a little sword. And the fire, when I drew him before, I had like a little spark coming out of his finger. So I went along and just made it a full flame this time. His whole entire hand he's just shooting fire from his hand. That's what he's doing. Now, I added a little bit more scars on him this time. I put like 3 on his forehead. I also was going for that same background that I had in the original. I tried to incorporate it in this one. But yeah, basically this drawing is going to be the real colorful version. I had to break out like my whole entire collection just to color this one. I just didn't use probably the dark browns, and I couldn't find my purple marker. Because initially I was going to make his pants purple, but I didn't want him to look too much like the Hulk, you know, with the green skin and everything. So now I was going to draw designer clothes on him, but it just didn't look right the way he's posed. Because like I said, he's in the action stance. He got the sword and everything. He got blood on him. Like, I wanted him to be roughed up a little bit, so I laid off of that. But aside from that, you know, I'm getting a little bit more comfortable doing the shading, the blending, stuff like that. You know, just from using that, I found out that when you're coloring in something, it goes slower. Because I noticed it comes out a lot more smoother when I do that. Because when I first got them before, I was just like scribbling with them. And my drawings would come out real patchy. You could see all the different directions I was coloring, and it just looked like a mess. So I'm glad I'm getting a little bit better the more I use them. But this isn't really like a super popular challenge. I mean, it's not like really big like the opposite hand challenge or the styles challenges. I'm sure somebody has done this challenge before though. It's not like a super crazy idea. Like, I'm sure people done it. But the main reason I did it was because I got a couple gray markers, and I wanted to use them a little bit more, and I wanted to use some of the brighter colors I had at the same time too. At the end of the video, when I got 2 of the drawings next to each other, y'all can tell me which one y'all like the best. Anyway, I made sure when I was doing this drawing, I didn't miss any parts of him. Made sure I colored in every single thing. Hey, I had a couple videos where I forgot to color in parts of the drawing. I forget to color in like a pinky or an eyebrow. It's always something like real small too. And another thing, when I'm looking back at my drawings, like after I complete them and everything, that's when I always start thinking of what I should have did or what I should have added to the drawing and stuff. Like, say with this drawing real quick. After it was done, you know, I had the 2 pieces. I had the 2 different drawings, colorful and black and white. And like right after, like not even a second later, I was looking at it like, I should have just did like half the zombie black and white and the other half super colorful. I felt like that would look so much better too. It's just stuff like that. Like, it's always after I'm done that I think of like these good ideas of like what I should have done with it. That made me so mad. I don't know. I'm about to just start coming up with like 5 or 6 different ideas before I just like jump in and go straight into one idea. Anyway, back to the drawing. I was gonna put him in like designer jeans, some Balmain jeans or something, but I ended up going with some normal khaki pants. Like, these are supposed to be pants, but like I said, he's in a fight. He got tore up. You know, he just having one of those days. So somebody sliced up his clothes. Now, the darker shade I was using to color in the khaki pants, hey, it was running low on ink. It was doing a little squeaking every time I was trying to shade with it. But I just had to push through with that. I don't even know how I got that much out of it. I don't even think I used that marker that much. That's the crazy part too. Since we're around his legs too, I was gonna put like half of his leg sliced off. You know, he a zombie. I was gonna have some of the little parts hanging from his open wound in his leg, but I was running out of little space on the paper. I should have drew him a little bit further up so I can include more of his body. You know, it's always after I'm done I think of all the stuff I could do. But anyway, I didn't want to use too much of the grays in this one. I was just trying to mainly use those for the second part of this. But there were certain parts that I just had to use gray. It wouldn't look right with any other color, I feel like. Now, I didn't record the entire coloring process, just like along with the drawing process, because it took so long. But I basically just filled the background with just pretty much the brightest colors I could find. I was just trying to make like a super big difference between this one and the black and white one. But you know, in the end, I felt like I was okay with how this one came out. Like I said, there's always stuff I would go back and I would change or make differently, color this and add a different color or add this, but I still liked how it turned out. Now, for this part, this is the black and white portion. Now, I honestly like this one a lot more than the super colorful part. This honestly made me want to go back and like do some of the drawings I already did in just like black and white or different shades of gray. Now, the main concern I had with this part of the drawing was I didn't want to use too much of the like super dark grays, because a lot of the grays I have are really dark, like they're basically black markers. So I just didn't want it to look like a dark blob of gray. You know, I wanted to make sure you saw like all the different shades coming together and everything. But yeah, I really like this piece a lot. I think what I'm gonna do in the future is, you know, earlier in the video I said I should have just did like half the zombie black and white and half color. I might just do that for a future drawing. Or I don't know, I could do like maybe 2 people facing each other or something. I don't know, I'll figure it out eventually. And maybe I could do like an old-fashioned cartoon style in black and white. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do something with this because I really like these type of drawings. Anyway, I'm starting to run out of stuff to say. I'm not used to these longer videos. Usually I would do like the short little videos, but I'm gonna start making them a little bit longer. But we 7K away from 100K. We almost to 100K. I'm gonna do like probably like a draw myself as a cartoon or draw my life for around 100K or something like that. But anyway, thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. 7K, that's all we need, just 7K more. Hey, y'all tell me which one y'all like more too, the black and white or the super colorful version. Again, thanks for watching the video, and I'm out.